The monk, a Scotland Road haunting, about 15 years ago. A friend and I were walking home from a night out in town. It was about 3 in the morning. The streets were empty. Just the glow of streetlights reflecting off the wet tarmac along Scotland Road. As we passed St. Anthony of Egypt Church, something caught my eye. On the patch of grass outside the iron gates stood a hooded figure. At first, I thought it was someone messing about, maybe a drunk or worse, someone waiting to jump us. I nudged my mate and we stopped dead, watching it. It didn't move. We whispered to each other, debating whether to cross the road or keep going. In the end, we decided to walk past, trying to act brave, even though every instinct told us to turn back. As we got closer, the shape became clearer. It wasn't a lad in a hoodie. It was a monk. We could see the robe, rough brown cloth, tied at the waist with a cord. No face, no skin, just a void darker than the night behind it. And then we saw its feet, or rather, where its feet should have been. The monk was levitating, floating just above the grass. We froze. My stomach turned over as the thing began to sway, slowly from side to side. Not like a person, more like it was caught in a current that only it could feel. That was it. We bolted. We ran flat out down Scotland Road, hearts hammering, until we reached my mum's house. We burst through the door, gasping, and she thought we'd been attacked. But when we tried to explain, the words wouldn't come. We just sat there, shaking, trying to make sense of what we'd seen. Even now, all these years later, the sound of my mate's trainers slapping the pavement as we ran. I can't drive past St. Anthony's at night anymore. I always look away. They say the church is blessed, protected. It was built in 1833, but there was something horribly wrong. Under the hood there was nothing. And during the cholera outbreaks in the 19th century, hundreds were buried nearby, victims of the plague that tore through the city. It said the monks who tended to the dying often fell ill themselves and were buried among them. Others say he's a guardian spirit. Locals have whispered about the monk of Scotland Road for generations. Some claim he appears only to those walking home alone after midnight. But the story that's been told the longest, the one that feels closest to the truth, is that he doesn't guard anything at all. He's trapped, condemned to wander the edge, searching for a peace he'll never find, still standing watch over the souls buried beneath the churchyard. And maybe that's why he still stands there, silently swaying in the dark, as the city sleeps around him, waiting for someone to notice, waiting for someone to see him, just like we did.